Hey guys, I hope your view today is as beautiful as mine. It's just so pretty here. The skies are blue, the breezes are blowing, the sun's shining, and I hope everybody's well at your house. Are you running out of creative ideas for your family? I have a great one today. It has to do with this. You're gonna love it. It's fun, it's easy. I'll show you how.
Hey guys, welcome back to Designer Savvy. And if you're new, welcome. Glad you're here. Today I'm going to take you on a journey. Let's go out to eat. Yeah, of course we can't go out, but we can eat out in our own dining room. I'm going to show you how to set a table and how to dine your family so they will feel like they've gone out to eat.
We're going to use a 5-layer process when decorating our table. Here I'm using the 15-inch round black placemats. You could use any color, style, or fabric. Next, we're going to bring in a Lazy Susan, and that's going to be our pedestal for our focal point centerpiece of the table. I'm going to put the black placemat on top of that for contrast with the natural wood stain. Layer number 2 is the addition of these green cedar branch placemats. We're going to add a touch of the outdoors, and again, we're spreading the green throughout the room, and this adds visual texture to the table setting. Layer number 3 is our charger plates. Here I'm using actually regular dinner plates. They're a creamy yellow color. You can use charger plates if you have them, or you can use dinner plates. Next is layer number 4. I'm adding actually green Majolica salad plates, bringing that layer of green from the bottom to the top of our place setting. Now we're going to bring in our stemware. I have chosen glassware, and I have a set of each kind. I did not have a set of 4. So 2 are larger, 2 are smaller. So if you had kids in the family, you could use the smaller ones for them. You don't have to use glassware. You could use acrylic. You could even use colored glass or colored acrylic. But for this setting, I wanted to keep it as natural looking as possible, so I chose the glass. Here, I'm going to show you how to fold this napkin. It's just a rectangle shaped napkin. I'm using black to coordinate with the base of our 5 layers. Folding it over, going to make a little pouch like out of that. We're going to place it through the napkin ring. Love the little iron bird napkin rings. That again adds a touch of nature to the table setting. Adding the knife in first, and then a fork, and then the spoon, and I'm actually using this silverware, which was a wedding gift, and it's called Beaded Artistry, and we've had it for many years. And just to add that special touch to the table, I went outside out front and clipped some little blossoms from our dogwood tree. So I wanted, in addition to the faux greenery on the table, I wanted to add a touch of something live to the table. So just place those in each one of those napkin rings, and then went around the table and placed that, which is layer number 5, on top of the salad plates, which we will be using as dinner plates actually. And it just adds such a special touch to the table. Here I am adding that special centerpiece. If you've watched my videos before, you know that I am in love with magnolias. It's a theme throughout my entire home, and I absolutely love that. It is the centerpiece of the table. I have a little tip for you. Here I'm using the little bird napkin rings, and they have faces, of course. So if you're using anything like that with a face on your place setting, make sure that the face actually faces the person who will be seated in that chair. It's just a little welcoming invitation, if you will, welcoming that person to their seat. Next, I'm going to share with you some design principles and tips that I used not only in decorating this table, but also in decorating the entire dining room. If you like what you've seen so far, please hit that like button and the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so I can let you know when new videos are posted weekly. If you have a set of guidelines to follow when decorating any room, then it makes life so much easier. And if you go back to the linked video here, the very first video, the first series of 4 videos that I did, it's in regards to principles and guidelines to use when decorating your rooms in your home. We'll start right here with the table setting. Always use 5 layers when decorating your table for that special dining experience. It can be as informal or as formal as you'd like. Here we chose, it's kind of a mixture of the two. It's natural elements, which I think adds a touch of informality, but yet it's a beautifully decorated 5-layer place setting. So that adds the formal touch to it. Here we have balance in the room. We have 2 chairs flanking the china cabinet, and above the 2 chairs we have the 2 wall sconces, so that's symmetry. Corner space is typically forgotten space. I loved what I've done here. I've added life to this corner. Not only is there wall art decorating the walls and then a mirror decorating the other wall, but there's a spiral topiary in the corner decorating that otherwise negative space. Here's a tip about art. It needs to reflect a theme in a room, or it needs to say something about you and your family. Here you see the magnolia picture on the wall. So what we want to do is we want to bring that art to life, and I have done that with the magnolia blossom on the table, and then also there's a blossom in the centerpiece on top of the hutch. You can bring that piece of art to life by using the item that you see in that piece of art somewhere else in the room. And as you see here, we used it on the table as our centerpiece. I also used it in the floral arrangement on top of the hutch. You could also use it on a shelf or on a bookcase in the same room. You could also incorporate it in your napkins, your plates, your chair upholstery, your rugs, or your window treatments. When anticipating the arrival of your guests, turn your dining chairs sideways as if to say, your presence is valued and we're so excited to have you as our guests. This works best for a group of 4 or less. For a group of more than 4, then just pull the chairs straight back about 8 or 10 inches away from the table so that the guests can easily scoot in there and sit down when they come to the table. Make sure your chairs are comfortable, as it makes for relaxed and memorable conversation. Next, let's talk about mirrors and lighting. Mirrors are a great way to add light, reflect light, visually enlarge a space, and illuminate a room. The lighting used in this dining room is general lighting. Because I chose to dine during daylight hours, I don't have the chandelier turned on, but if I chose to dine in the evening, I would definitely turn it on for some ambient lighting, or I could use the wall sconce with candles for task or accent lighting. Let's talk foliage and greenery. I used it in each place setting with cedar branch placemats and live dogwood blossoms, as a table centerpiece with the magnolia blossom, as well as the hutch top centerpiece with ivy vines, eucalyptus, and a magnolia blossom. And in the corner and flanking the doorway, I have placed 2 spiral topiaries to bring in a bit of the outdoors. And last but certainly not least, the beautiful view out the front window of all the oak trees and the dogwood in bloom. To make dining an enjoyable and welcoming experience, I've incorporated glimpses of nature in every visible direction throughout this space. The use of hardwoods in a room introduces a natural element, but it must be balanced with soft lines. A soft rug underfoot gives you the freedom to kick off your shoes and unwind, not necessarily a luxury when dining out. Soft upholstered chairs allow for a comfortable dining experience. Soft linens give the eye an easy place to rest on the table. And finally, the way to soften hard lines of walls and moldings is through the use of window treatments. Choose colors that blend in, complement, or contrast with your decor. As you can see in these next few photos, I have followed the 60-30-10 rule. 60% of the room should be a dominant color, 30% should be a secondary color, and 10% the accent color. My 60 are neutrals, beige and brown, my 30 is green, my 10 is a split between black and white. Have fun with your family creating those memorable, fun dining experiences. Check out the links attached. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.